So if you're under the impression that your job is safe, that your income is safe, and that there's no way that the company would ever get rid of you or there's anything that would ever happen to the company, well, let's think about what just happened to Tasty Live for just a moment and see if it changes our mind. Greetings, and salutations, all my brothers and sisters of the trade. What a great week we've got started out, but I want to talk to you about something else. I want to talk to you about what just happened last week over on Tasty Live, my personal favorite trading show, one that I've watched from the very beginning of my trading, with great personalities and elite traders over there that have taught me absolutely a ton about trading. So Friday, I tune into it, and all of a sudden, all of the main personalities are gone. Even one of the people who helped make the company, who helped found the whole thing. But see, the company sold itself over to some IG London company, I believe. And all of a sudden they come in and they cleaned house. All of a sudden, Tony Batista, Nick Batista, Vanetta Logan, Jenny Andrews, all these people that I, know and love, and I just enjoy watching and being and listening to them all the time when I'm trading, all the time. They're gone. They were immediately gone. They'd all been there for well over a decade, and all of a sudden now they have no job. So these people are well prepared. They are elite traders with great portfolios that they would never have to work another day in their life, and they could retire now and do nothing. But the problem here that we want to look at is, hey, those people just got fired. And if you think that that can't happen to you, well, that is a very, very naive way to think, or arrogant, and either one can get you wrecked. And that's exactly what we talk about here on this channel. We need to have a source of income. We need to be able to build our own wealth. We don't need to be able to depend on people to pay our way. Sure, we'll get pension. Sure, there will be Social Security or whatever else avenue you have. But if you generate your own income, then it's going to be up to you. You don't have to worry about nothing else. And anything else that happens is just icing on the cake. It's just extra and added to what we need. So you have to focus on being able to take care of yourself, no matter what you think, how secure you believe you are. Now, the fact of the matter is, Tony Batista helped found the company, and he's over 60 and now unemployed. Jenny Andrews just turned 50 and now she's unemployed. And if we're looking at Nick Batista's on the backside of 40, and Vanetta Logan's been there well over a decade, 10, 15, 18 years, all of them just gone for no reason. And that exact same thing can happen to you at any time. If you think it can't, then you probably really need to reassess it. I know you have security, and it may never happen to you, and I hope that it doesn't. But it's happened to me twice so far in my career, both at hotels. So you've got to understand, they can come in and just clean house, and you can sure go get another job. But what happens if you have to take a lower pay? What happens if you live in a small area where there's not that many jobs in your special skills of what you do? That's why it's so important. And I just wanted to pop in here today to reassure you, what you're doing toward getting toward early retirement is absolutely essential and vital. Not only the great fact that we'll be saving all of our time, but we'll also be non-dependent on anybody else to take care of us. We don't want to go around saying we're on a limited income. We don't want to worry about if inflation goes up and the Social Security doesn't adjust for it. We don't want to worry about if a pension fund goes broke. We don't want to worry about anything. We just want to live life and enjoy our days and all of the time that we've been blessed with. So get out there. Keep trading, trade strong. If you're thinking about a skill, maybe you want to restore old 70s muscle cars, or maybe you want to be a gardener that teaches classes. Get to working on retiring early and making sure that you can fund your own way, that you can scale your income, that if we need more money, we just absolutely scale up what we do. I'm not talking about creating another job for yourself. I'm talking about a way to make income that we can be secure in what we do and retire early. For us, we've chosen trading the stock market. For you, it could be a litany of any other thing. But make sure you're going after your passion. You're going after the early retirement. But most of all, make sure you're going after it. Make sure you're moving forward. Because who knows, you may be in a situation where you feel secure, and come next week, you may be finding yourself just like the Batistas and Jenny and the rest of them over at Tasty Live. It's absolutely ridiculous that they were absolutely released from there. They're the best personalities that they had. And I won't even get into what a stupid move that is for the channel. But it's just absolutely shows a great floodlight on what could happen to anybody, any of us at any time. Like I, I want to leave you with an image, a thought that I always think of. Don't be like pigs in a slaughterhouse. You got 60 pigs in a pen, and all of a sudden they come out and they take 20 of them and they herd them through the gates and everything, and all the pigs go, and the 40 left behind go, well, thank God they didn't pick us. I guess we're safe. So don't be thinking that you're safe like a pig in a slaughterhouse. The people over at Tasty Live that are still left are standing there doing their job while they're the next pig at the slaughterhouse. And their friends have just went off, and now they're gone, and they just sit there and anesthetize that they're safe and sound, and there's nothing ever going to happen to them at their workplace.